I am going to click start recording. And welcome back to the YouTube audience for what is CLG FC episode 190. Welcome back, everybody. We are in the West Lancashire League Premier Division, and we are top by 3 points with a game in hand over second place after 11 games. It's been a little while since we've been on stream. By the way, let me actually give the Goodja. Oh, hi. Hello, Timo. Let me actually give the Goodja a proper shout out. I did give you one earlier, but let's get you up on the actual shout out there. Guys, go follow the Goodja. He's about to complete his MLS save. He's got a very exciting new save coming. Very exciting content coming that he's talked to me about as well. So you're definitely going to want to follow him. Great football manager streamer, really nice guy. West Ham fan like myself, unfortunately, which means we can deal with a bit of pain in our lives and still keep trucking. But anyway, we are, of course, drawing Everton today. So late was the pain, definitely. Anyway, that's where we sit. Welcome in, Timo, by the way. Followed, definitely. I got to give you a shout out as well. Shout out to the Timo. Timo, are you also Dutch? I believe you are, right? Hello, Mr. Benny. What is your shirt though? Yes, man. Yes. So this is just a few years old now. Welcome in, Aline. Or is it Alieni? Alieni? I'm just gonna say Ali for short, but welcome in. Hey, Zan, got everybody coming in. But yeah, a great Dutch streamer, Timo, definitely worth a follow. Is a new streamer that I started following a few. Actually, I've watched your stream, but I haven't. Why the fuck have I not clicked the follow button on your stream? Because I've been in it a few times, I think, and I could have sworn I was following you. And apparently I'm not. Let's correct that now. Anyway, Zan is in. Oh, you were? Yeah, I've been in. The Traction. Got everybody coming out of the woodwork. What's up, Traction? How y'all doing? It's great to. Yeah, that's true. A friend just responded to me. It's great to have you all along. Let's get into it, shall we? We have a little bit of processing to get through, not too much because it's 4 days away. But this is match 190. Yeah, I've been in your streams because you've multi-streamed with a few of the other Dutch streamers, right? Like you have a network safe with. I could have sworn Arjen. Uh, yeah, Rowan and Dan. Yeah. Not too bad, buddy. Hope you're well. I hope you're well, Traction. Because it's been a while since I've been able to talk to you. So is everything good on your end? You said not too bad, but I hope everything's getting better on your end. I have heard the news that your wife is home now, which is excellent progress. I haven't actually gotten a chance to talk to you after that news. So, uh, but yeah, welcome in. That's why I was shocked. I'm like, how did I not follow you, Timo? I could have sworn I did, but we've corrected that problem. That's my bad. Next guy that we're going to shout out, by the way, is going to be Zan. He is a pro scout. That is not the person I meant to. That is wrong. The person on the Twitch chat is wrong. That guy there is the guy to follow. Plays a few different games. Also does some puzzle pieces. I'll actually get you a proper shout out, Sam. Sorry. No problem, Ben. I forgive you. So thank you. Appreciate it. Slowly but surely getting better, mate. So we'll take that. That's good news, mate. That's really, really good news. Here's our financial situation at the club, by the way. $2 million in the bank. We're down to £64,000 this season. It's not. The finances are finagled because we had to turn. It's a community save, right, with community members, and coming from level 20, in order to hold on to those community members, we had to turn the club professional and give it enough cash to operate. So that's all this is essentially. Nothing else doing. Frack has managed to develop a new trait, gets forward whenever possible. That's good because he's a wingback and I expect him to overlap. So Thank you for the shout out and for the follow. You appreciate it. I got to wait 55 seconds before actually giving you the Twitch chat one. Ariane, welcome in. Welcome along. I hope you're well. How are you? Good afternoon. Good evening to all of y'all. It should be evening over there, right? It's like, it's almost 5 o'clock here, which means it's almost 10 o'clock in Europe right now. 9 in the UK. So, uh, This, okay. I really wish I could turn off free agent offers, because like, I'm sorry, I do want to sign one or two people, but I don't want to sign anybody 30 or above. Like, I really don't want to sign anybody 26 or older. So, I wish I could turn those off, but apparently I cannot. So, uh, free agent offers, nope, you're gone. You're also gone, and that leaves me with this. I don't even want Zach Weaver. What a name, by the way. I think I could use someone. I really wanted Jamie Taylor because he's not playing at Stoke. He's playing in the youth setup, and he's at Stoke, so it's like he's not coming to us. You know what I mean? We're in level 11. So there you go. There's the proper shout out for Zan, by the way. I'm doing well. Are you good? Yeah, you're good. They're good. I'm doing well. I actually meant to stream earlier, and I meant to stream F1 today prior to going into CLG, but I was absolutely wiped. I had a violent headache yesterday because the night before I didn't sleep well. Thursday night into Friday night, I slept about 3.5, maybe 4.5 hours, right? And I woke up with a violent headache because of it. And then I didn't really do anything to help myself because I, I I'm Catholic, so I can't eat meat on Fridays during Lent. And obviously, I woke up Friday on 4 hours sleep and I couldn't eat meat. So I was like, what am I gonna have? You know what I mean? So I had like a bagel with peanut butter and some chocolate all day, and like that's not done anything to help the headache or the just violent headache. So then that night we were like, what are we gonna have? So we had pizza, which is not necessarily the most nutritional providing food, and so I was like, you know what I mean? Like I'm like I'm just going to bed. Like I'm sorry, I'm just gonna go to bed. Um, so I did last night, but then I mean, they're gonna pay wages, so hell yeah. Um, what do you call it? I mean, that's a loan offer too. So anyway, yeah, that quick. He's ready to go to Rothwell Town for 5 months. Sure, that's fine with me. I meant to click compile match reports. I'll go back and do that. But anyway, so last night I fell asleep at like 7:30, but then I woke up at like 12:30, so I only got 5 hours. And then I laid in bed from 12:30 all the way to about 6:15 before I fell back asleep. And then I woke up at like 10 o'clock. So I did get like 9 hours, but it was just broken up by this massive 6 hour block in the middle, basically. So it's like I'm a little tired. My stomach's a little upset. So I'm just trying to get through today and fall asleep tonight and wake up tomorrow rested because I'm going to the football tomorrow. Um, so we're 4-9 favorites. Windermere 6-1. Draw is 10-3. Who's the first team player? No, unavailable, please, because I'm gonna need Frack for the game. This is my team. All of these, for those that are new here, by the way, Counterlogic Gaming is a club. So Counterlogic FC is a homage to Counterlogic Gaming, which was a North American esports organization, competed in things like PUBG, Overwatch, League of Legends, Rocket League, Rainbow Six Siege, Counter Strike. They actually had two teams in their heyday. Fighting games like Smash, speed running, and I'm sure I'm even forgetting a few games. They existed from 2010 until 2023. April 2023, the club folded. Counterlogic Gaming folded. A lot of it. You play Counter Strike? I used to Viva. You know, Viva. You know. You know the answer to that question. I used to commentate it. But anyway, all of the members of the, not all of the members, but a large group of the community, of the CLG community and its former fans, created a Discord, and after the organization died, and because the organization that bought them out took over the Discord, and we all keep in contact with each other. So there's about 300 of us who former CLG fans who keep in contact with each other basically every day. And we created this club as a homage because I was looking for an idea for a save. So all of the starting 11 here have some sort of connection to CLG. Snicky, Parks, myself, former commentators. Uh, Wright is actually in place for Jack Lemon, MD, who is one of the Discord community moderators. And then, you have like friends of former players, people who used to be in the old style CLG FC save I rebooted, or I started initially in FM 16 but never followed up on, things like that. So that's the origins of the save. We've started in level 20, and we've managed to go straight up because we're a professional club. We've managed to go straight up, and now we're in level 11. And yeah, we're having a good time. We're having a great time. So the objective eventually, I think, is that we're going to win the Champions League with the team. Guys, a couple more shout outs I actually owe here in chat, and I'm going to do one now, and that's going to be Traction. So if you guys give Traction a follow. Fantastic streamer. He's obviously on a little bit of a hiatus, but still very, very lovely gentleman who's always fun to talk to. Really great streamer as well. Another great FM streamer. So pre-match press conference. Let's kick things off with the first question from Keenan Blake at Sporting Life. Sheldon's men are on a poor run of form, 8 league games without win. I would say that we have an excellent chance. We're properly prepared and I'm ready for anything. Harry Norris, his record speaks for itself. Frack's physical excellence going on. He's a game changer. Sharnock Richard has been the feel-good story. They're a breath of fresh air. Okay, thank you for asking me about 4 different clubs that aren't mine. And about the game. The press conferences need a serious overhaul. Like a serious overhaul. They're awful. They're so bad. Hi, I think big mistake. I think I made a big mistake. What is up, Cronester? What mistake have you made in FM? Uh, Also, I got to prepare the next shout out. So, let's see. Hellyfield Sports versus Burnside is the marquee match. That's a big fixture even for us. Second versus third. Remember, we have a game in hand on Hellyfield. Burnside, I think, are 6 back. They're 5 back. So if these two draw and we manage to beat Windermere in 15th place, we could be in a serious position going into the stretch here in December. So preseason July, I got a message for a training camp. I assumed it was players I assumed it was for players who I was not playing in your first friendly. Okay. You've double booked the team, haven't you, Cronster? You've double booked the teams. I wanted to give a shout out to Arjan because he's a great Dutch football manager streamer, really nice guy. I don't spend enough time in his chat, honestly, but really good. By the way, I don't actually know what some of your single player saves are. Like Arhin, I don't know what your single player save is. And Timo, I don't know what your single player save is. By single player, I mean non-network save. So please, more details if you're still here about what you're playing through FM right now with. Sorry, no, I don't know. Well, Timo, I've only been in your chat with the network save, so I actually haven't seen your single player save. So do you have a non-network save that you're streaming, or one that you're not streaming, and what is it? That's kind of the question I have for y'all. Now it's telling my players are not available for the next match because they're in the training camps. RIP. Time to call up the under 18s, I guess. Uh, Count Logic FC under 18s win as Westwood plays well. Charlie Westwood in the 27th minute is the only thing on the entire sheet. No bookings, just the one goal. Assist from Jerry Mengi. And we beat Accrington Stanley under 18s, who were third in the league. That's pretty good. We're 5 clear in the under 18s league as well. So, okay, let me answer the question. Okay. Um, Let me have a tactical meeting. Is it really match day? Is it match day already? Is it? It's seriously match day already? I didn't even expect. I, this is the first time I've been in a league where it's like more than 22 games. So we get matches like 3-4 days apart, and I'm always completely thrown off by it. I'm like, wait a minute, it's match day? I am 100% thrown off by that. So, uh, I have. Oh, Rowan's just posted a message in the FMNL Super League, and I gonna have to translate it later. Um, okay. Let's see here. Team selection. I think everything looked good. Jack is still out 3 to 6 weeks. Brott is back from duty. Who are my subs? Jones, Mukendi, Bishop. Those we kind of need, right? Norris, although, yeah, Norris. And then I have one other sub right now, and that's Wellman. And I kind of want to make it Wildman because he's not played enough. Wildman is just not played enough. So let me have a quick save of the game, and then we'll get into it, shall we? I was wondering what that ping was in Discord. So let me give. I have, I think, one other shout out to give. Unless I am completely. I think I've run through everybody that's here that's also a streamer. So, apologies, stepped away. Thanks for the follow, Team Boot. Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, we're getting ready to play. Let's get into it, shall we? So, I got to get my walkout music, which is not great this season. I understand it's not the best walkout song, but I've already committed to it, and we're already about a third of the way through the season. So, how are you feeling, wise man? My stomach's a little woozy. It's getting better because I've kind of not consumed anything for the last 3 hours. But the thing, you know what the thing is? Soup doesn't ever sit well with me, and it's like the only thing I had in today. Like I haven't gone grocery shopping yet, so I only have soup in, and I'm like, listen, it's been a long time since I had soup. Let me just have the soup, right? And then I had it, and my stomach was like, oh, for like 2-3 hours. So now I'm like, I'm not even gonna make dinner. I'm just gonna let it settle, and then I'll just have like a grilled cheese or just like a turkey sandwich or something later if I get hungry. Like it just something light because I'm just like, oh, you know. But other than that, I'm okay. How are you? How was the end of your stream today? Could you as well? Let's point the finger. Uh, don't let her go. Oh, look at that! Inspired everybody. That's awesome. I love it when I get to do that. So, let's go, shall we? There's our 4-2-3-1 asymmetrical. 4-1-0 in our last 5. Windermere sitting 15th. They're running a 4-2-3-1. They are winless in their last 5, 0-2-3. That's where they stack up on the table. 7 points for Windermere. They're 8 adrift right now. We are 3 clear at the top. I'm playing hold on. I'm playing 2 other network saves, Dutch 10-tier amateurs. I love that. That's awesome. This one I try to get my own football club to the highest division, the Air Division, right? The other one I build a network nation save, but I don't have a fixed day for this one. I'm a manager of MP United, and the country is the Northern Mariana Islands. That's so awesome. We're finally making steps in Asia, but we started at 0 point in the world ranking. Nice. I have a whole document of FM save ideas, and something like that is on there. I think I put it in my Dropbox actually. So let me go to my Dropbox real quick. But I have like a Pacific Islanders save that's going to include the Northern Mariana Islands. Yeah, Pacific Islander hopper save. Um, I'm sorry, Pacific Island hopper save, which is start without a coaching license and win every top league and top cuff in the OFC nations as well as the OFC Champions League. Uh, hold on. We're in a good spot, in good form heading into the last 11 games of regular season. You know the Revs, though. It'll go crap in the playoffs. I believe this is the year. I believe you're going to clutch up, could you? Offered the USMNT job, though. Turned it down. Understandably so. There's also an Estafette. Is that right? Estafette save, which we're playing at at Colne. Okay. Now, Connie Kuhn almost there. I let the walkout song play all the way out, so there's 3 more minutes. Unless we score, Spats can't get there, though. So, but welcome in. Of course, this is against the 15th ranked team out of 17, so this might need a Joe Jones kind of game. I have a feeling he's going to be needed later on, Joe Jones. I think Sheamus might be off. No, he stayed on. Oh, cut back, Spaps. Spaps, you got to play with your Frack. Spaps with his back to goal was the only reason he didn't shoot. He did it. He didn't make a bad pass, but it's just over. It just was over. I'm like you, Timo. I have 3 or 4 different saves. The thing is, I am. This save I play 6 months, and then after that I give the save file to the next manager. Oh, and I get it back 2 years into the game. We play it with 5 minutes. I fucking love that. I would love to do a save like that. So, I think it's awesome. What was I gonna say? Oh, come on, Spaps. Spaps! Oh, why'd he go for goal from such a hard angle? It makes no sense. But what am I gonna say? I'm like you. I have like 4 different saves. I love the headphones. Thank you. They're they got the dragon on the side of them, by the way. They got. This is detachable. That's why. Yeah. They're. Of course, I say that, and then I just dropped it. They're the Red Dragon headphones from SteelSeries. There we go. Yeah. I mean, the microphone's not great on them, but I think Cookies is off. Yeah, flag's going up. So I had Arctis 7s that I got as a gift, right? They were SteelSeries headphones. Again, microphone wasn't the best on them, but they were so comfortable, and they finally broke after 3 years. And all my friends were like, if you want a better mic, go get a HyperX headset, right? So I did. But it was the most uncomfortable headset because the part here was like, this is just like a cloth lining. But in the headset, in the HyperX one, it was like super padded. And I have a thick head of hair, so it pushed down like constantly on my head, and I was getting headaches and all sorts of shit. So I was like, I'm eventually after a year and a half of those headphones, I was like, I'm not. I think my girlfriend also has HyperX. Yeah. So, oh come on, please stop. Oh my God, off the post. Good win, Parks. Jeez. Oh my God, off the post. That was for them as well. I don't know why we're struggling against fucking Windermere. This is always I don't know what it is about FM. Like, the worst team is always the hardest to beat in the league. I never understand why. But yeah, after a year and a half of the HyperX, I'm like, I'm gotta go back to SteelSeries, so I did. But I think the next one I might get will be, I'll probably drop the cash for a Sennheiser. They're very expensive, but they do. I worked with Sennheisers as a commentator, so I know them. Like, they're decent headphones and they're pretty comfortable. So the only problem I had with this is the ones that I had it for commentary were on the ear instead. That's a penalty. They were on the ear instead of over the ear. But I got a goalkeeper for homegrown status, and now my assistant sold him after a year in the squad. That's terrible. Here we go. A penalty to go ahead. Yeah! We lead 1-0. Keeper gets the right way, but it's just placed well enough. Looking very colorful. Yeah, the kit. Somebody asked me about the kit. I forgot to say. This is a few years old. This is Bristol City's kit, and it was a homage to the 1990 Euros kit from Denmark, the goalkeeper kit, right? So that's what this kit is. It was Bristol City's reboot of the 1990 Denmark goalkeepers kit. I need to prepare some stuff for tomorrow because I'm in the organization for the FMNL. I'm going to lurk for the moment. Absolutely appreciate it, Timo. Thank you for being here. Welcome in, Crack, by the way. We got to give you the shout out. Crack Attack Central. A great streamer. Was playing Path of Exile, but also plays Football Manager. Has the pleasure of being a United fan. But is also just a really awesome dude to talk to. Like, really awesome dude to talk to. And his streams are always great conversation. Give the love to the Irish legend himself and the best dealer of crack on the internet, Crack Attack Central. So, you're so sweet to give so many shout-outs. Y'all deserve it. You're all streamers, man. Y'all deserve it for being here. We're 1-0 up, but not looking great. A follow there, yeah. He's Seamus. This is, by the way, for those watching, because I know I'm not gonna take the FMNL super seriously. Good save, Brat. This is the very tactic I'm gonna run in the FMNL. It's complete chaos. It's complete aggression. I'm not a tactical mastermind of any part. I don't understand roles or know roles or really care to know that kind of stuff. I just play the game kind of casually for my own enjoyment. So this is the tactic that I'll wind up running, probably. So I don't know if I'm going to assign the same roles, but it's definitely going to be the same formation. That's for sure. LAFC are making a double switch. They're down 1-0 against Austin. Meanwhile, Burnside have pulled one back against Hellyfield. 3-1 is the result there. Spaps, I think, is off, and the flag has gone up on the near side. So that is halftime. We're 1-0 up. We have 1.36 XG, but it's only a goal to nil. So we're going to go right in. No changes yet. And what do you call it? We're into the second half. Go to mute from that's fine, Timo. Do what you got to do, brother. Here's Seamus on the left-hand side. The other thing I meant to say is that's a shot that took a deflection. I am like Timo. I do have 4 different saves. I don't pay enough attention not to override my save files when I'm playing them in the same FM. So I've portioned them out across different versions of FM. So I have a 24 save, which is this one, a 23 save, a 16 save, and an FM 10 save, and that's how I play my different save files. Because if I played them all in FM 24, I would probably override them at some point, which is I don't pay enough attention when saving to not do that. So the way I get around it is I just have different versions of FM installed or reinstalled through Steam. So Sidak Sports and Social 4-1 up against Ulverston Rangers. Burnside have pulled another one back, but Hellyfield has scored a 4th, so it's 4-2 Hellyfield there. Snicky through. Did they stay on side? Yes, they did. Snicky! Great finish. Great finish. Really good run, too. Akonikun with the vision. Being kept on by this guy down here. And they've scored their 6th of the season for us. This is going to be like a tight offside. No, they didn't even give it the tight offsides treatment. I thought we were going to see that tight offsides line, but nah. 2-0. That's big. We needed that. Right. I'm going to wait till I think the 65th minute, and then we're going to make a double change. So I've gone back a day and changed the value of my goalkeeper to 50 million, yet my assistant accepts the 150K. That's terrible. That's terrible. What you have to do, Kronster, is look at future transfers and then see if you can axe or push the date back for the future transfer. So if there's a way, if there's a way to change your future transfer date on a player, that's a yellow card for Spaps. Yeah, he's off. Spaps is coming off for Joe Jones. And it won't keep him at the club. Like, he will sell, but by pushing the future transfer date back, you at least won't sell him for like whenever you push the date back to. So, you know, that's what you can do. I have no clue how you do that in the FM editor. I know that can be done with FMRTE, but I have no idea how to do that in the actual in-game editor. Go on, have a go. I did, and Gregory, that was really soft. Gregory just absolutely smothered it. So the yellow card is off for Spaps. I'm on a 7.4, so I have no reason to change myself or sub myself out. I think the next one might be Sheamus for Simon Roger Mukendi. I could also do Parks for Harry Norris, which is fine. Snicky! Oh, what a goal! What an absolute cracker of a goal from Snicky. What a ridiculous goal. I mean, the fact that they kept that so low, and Gregory still got beat on his near post. That's nuts. That is 3-0. 3-0 on a game we look like we might struggle in. I could swap myself out now because I do have the yellow card. So I think I wait till about the 67th minute maybe. The only other thing you can do, Kronster, is if you have the editor enabled, obviously, is just move them back to your club on a free. That's what I would do. That's what I've done with when my board has sold players from, Konekun. So obviously, this being a community save, the community players have to play in the save, right? So I'm not selling them, but the board goes over top of me and sells them. And when they do, I just move them back to the club on a free. Jones! Oh, what a save from Gregory, though. Like, solid save. So, that's Gregory grabbing that. It is the 70th minute, so let me get myself out of there since I'm on the yellow card. Harry Norris can come in. Right? With the ball. Parks, Twinkle, Parks. Back to right. This could go to me. Yeah, this should go to me. And then I've got options for. I had a quick passing lane. Yeah, Cookies has been found. And now he can drive the actual ball. Back to Jones on the wing. Overlap is coming. Jones inside to Twinkle. Switch on the left-hand side. Sheamus in plenty of space. Has an option to cut it back. Tries to. It took a deflection. Twinkle still got to it. And Sheamus 1-2 crossing. Cookies, that's brilliant. 4-0. Cookies on the board. Really good passing between Twinkle and Sheamus. Like this 1-2 into the cross is just awesome. And he should not be getting beat to that ball. There's two of them. Come on now. Come on now. They should not be getting beat. No way they should be getting beat. Right. Randall, Baxter, Banton, Hand, Robertson, and that's the end of the highlight. So Windermere, well, they're 15th. That's kind of easy to see. Jones, that's just over. That's just over. Do I have another defensive sub? I don't. It's either Charlie Wildman at AMC or it's Simon Roger Mukendi. And I don't want to sub out any of these guys. But I might sub out Sheamus. I might just not make a sub. Sheamus, go on, Sheamus. Over the top. I think it's fair. We'll bring him on in like the 85th minute, I think. That's out for a corner. I do need to get a box of tissues in here once this game is done. Sheamus to take the corner. That's Gregory's the whole way. The whole way. And then he's put it out for, oh no, Gregory's grabbed the ball and had a non-contact injury. That's unfortunate. Sheamus is out. Mukendi will be in. Sharnock Richard taking the lead at Furnace Rovers. The big question is the Helyside and Burnside game. Oh, that's a terrible place to lose the ball. And then it was just didn't come of it. Austin is still leading LAFC 1-0 on the road. God, I hope they win. I can't stand LAFC. Jones, that's in. Jones has got 5. Jones is so good in the air. It's insane how good in the air he is. Where is he? His jumping reach is a 14, and his heading's an 11, which in level 11 is just insane. Like, this is nuts overall. Like, for these physicals for level 11 is awesome. I hope we hear that a lot tomorrow night. I'm hoping I get to hear that song a lot tomorrow night. 5-0 the scoreline. Mukendi's probably like, why did I even come in? But he's calm. But he's really, no, that's a terrible pass. He's really just there to make the sub and get him some more minutes because man is becoming a club legend. So we talked about saves real quick, by the way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I have 7 save ideas. The one is not serious at all, but I'm going to wind up doing it anyway at some point. But yeah, I have 6 saves or save ideas like in the back pocket. Go on, Brot. Yeah, I was going to say, don't lose the clean sheet now. You're in the 88th. So. That might be for if the channel. That's the same idea that I'm really interested in doing. I have one save idea that's just going to be chaos. I might actually do that if the channel grows and we get more, just more people interested in that save. Here's Twinkle. Right, Twinkle. Right. Looking over the top, Mukendi on the left. Did they stay on sides? It's too heavy a touch. It's swept out for a corner. We have played the time. There's no need to even take this corner. It's headed away. That should be the full-time whistle. It is the full-time whistle. Play that sweet victory. 5-0 the final. Myself from the penalty marker in the 36th. Snicky in the 54th. Snicky in the 62nd. Cookies in the 71st. Joe Jones from the bench in the 83rd. 5-0 over the struggling Windermere. Outstretched arms. That's as good a win as you'll likely see. Oh, what a turn, and then what a terrible finish. Who was it? Was that, yeah, it was Boanga. I'm like, that was such an awful finish. He did so well to turn on the ball when he got it, to give him space for the shot at the top of in the semicircle, and then he just fired it miles over the bar and wide. Austin's making I don't know if this is a double change or a single change, but Kolmanek is on for Biro. So there's that. Um, right. Around the grounds, Barrow Wanderers traveling to Barrow Celtic in the Barrow Derby. Morale in the fourth minute made it 1-0 to the visitors. Before Langford was sent off for the Wanderers in the 55th minute. Gill in the 73rd leveled it for Barrow Celtic. They split the points 1-1. Celtic pick up just their 5th point of the season, but they are 10 adrift now. Barrow Wanderers move up to 11th with that draw. Bootle AFC and the Wigton Harriers. What a comeback this was. Sutcliffe in the 40th for the Wigton Harriers put them 1-0 up at the break. Second half, he would get his brace in the 59th minute. Hudson pulled one back in the 79th for Bootle AFC. And then O'Donoghue in the 3rd minute of added time at the end of the second half leveled it for Bootle AFC. They would play more, and Hughes in the 5th minute of added time at the end of the second half would put Bootle AFC ahead. They would run out 3-2 victors in the end, coming from behind in stoppage time in the second half. Bootle's going to move up to 9th with the win. The Wigton Harriers drop to 12th. They're the last team above the drop. 3 points clear, though, right now. Sharnock Richard at Furness Rovers. Fogg's 80th minute goal is the only score in the game for the visitors. It's enough to see them through as victors. Sharnock Richard's actually going to move up to 3rd place. Furness Rovers will slip to 7th. Absolute goal fest at Hellyfield as Hellyfield Sports hosted Burnside. Douglas in the 2nd, Douglas in the 5th, Noonan in the 14th. We made it 3-0 for the host. Barrett in the 1st minute of added time at the end of the first half got one back for Burnside to make it 3-run. Robinson a minute later in the 2nd minute of added time at the end of the first half made it 4-1 at the break for the hosts. Broughton in the 53rd made it 4-2 as Robinson netted again in the 61st. Moore tidied things up in the 89th. 6-2 for the host, Hellyfield Sports. They keep their pace with us currently, although we do have that game in hand, but they are just 3 points back. Nelson hosting Sedberg and Dent. Gleason in the 25th minute for the visitors is the only score of the occasion. Sedberg and Dent move up to 5th with the win. They're on 21 points. Nelson will drop to 10th. Sidex Sports and Social Club hosting Ulverston Rangers. It was Best in the 15th minute getting Ulverston Rangers off the mark. This is going to be some cards. This is definitely going to be some cards. This is going to be some cards here. They're having a brawl in LAFC in Atlanta right now. And I think this is going to be – I think the keeper's getting a yellow for pushing. I think Heinzike's getting a yellow. Bwanga's probably getting a yellow. This is crazy. The yellow card is out. I wouldn't be surprised if we've seen a red card. I'm just surprised the ref has gotten in there because when it's that big a brawl, you're actually supposed to just sit back, let the brawl play out, look for infractions, and then do all your infractions. Austin's keeper's getting a yellow. Heinz Ike here is probably getting a yellow too. I don't even know what this is. Bwanga. Oh, he's pissed because Zillman's come in and just wiped out the keeper while he was in the air going for the ball. Like, he's made no challenge. He's just come in there and shoulder tackled the keeper when he was in the air. So, anyway, yeah, Best for Ulverston Rangers got things started on the road. Usman in the 33rd and the 45th before Glarvey in the added time at the end of the first half made it 3-1 for Sidek and Sports Socials. Usman would complete his hat trick from the penalty spot in the 50th minute. 4-1 for Sidek Sports and Social. They're up to 6. Ulverston Rangers down to 8th. And then lastly, Skelmersdale hosting AFC Blackpool. Big win for the visitors. Ashman's 56-minute goal is the only score of the occasion. Skelmersdale cannot get out of the drop with that loss. They will stay in 13th, but AFC Blackpool move off the bottom of the table up to 7 points as they pick up a win. So they're 8 adrift, but they're giving themselves a fighting chance. That's around the grounds. Let's do the post-match press conference and kick this off with the first question from Bobby Henry at Football 365. I'm absolutely delighted. It was a really exceptional performance. 2 questions and the press conference is over. Okay, cool. We're going to save the game. And I'm going to stop the YouTube recording for those on YouTube. This was CLG FC episode 190. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Till then, take care.